Hello again everyone, how are you all? Hope you're all well. There are very few games out there that are just as fun today as they were when they first came out, and Jetpac by Ultimate Play the Game is definitely one of those games. It is an absolute classic. It's just one of those go for a high score kind of games, but it's just simple, fun, addictive. You know what I mean? There's no bells or whistles. It runs on a 16K Spectrum. And that's just crazy. It really is. But it isn't just on the Spectrum. This was on so many different computers at the time. This has a port for the VIC-20, and that runs on an unexpanded VIC-20, which is less than 16K. I actually really do like that port on the VIC-20. I think it's bigger and chunkier in graphics, and it's nice. It's got ports on the BBC Micro, Acorn Electron. It's got a port to the ZX81. There are modern remakes of it, you know. You can find it on the Rare Replay, where they've got the original Spectrum port, but they've also got a updated one with lots more, you know, power-ups and different layouts of the screen and all the rest of it, which is great. I know that there's modern homebrews for the Commodore 64, which is odd that the Commodore 64 never got an official release of Jetpac. It's under a different name. I can't remember the name at the moment, but if I remember it later on, I'll put it in the comments below and go and check it out. There's also a Game Boy one, you know, that's recently come out as well. I think that was for Game Boy Color. And Baggers in Space on the Spectrum Next is a combination of Hero and Jetpac. You know, two classic games, which are absolutely amazing. They really are. And it, as I said, it's gameplay. It's just how a game feels, how you move around the screen. There's nothing wrong with this game whatsoever, and that is why it is just as good now as it was when it first came out. And this came out in 1983. You know, yeah, it's as old as I am. It's probably doing a lot better than me anyway. But yeah, let's get on with some gameplay of Jetpac. I'm just going to chat as I go along, because I think these are the kind of games where you can just get into a flow, you know what I mean? Just play it, enjoy it, and that's it. That's, you know. So let's get on with the game of Jetpac. Right, so here we are, the main screen. You can play one player, two player, keyboard, or Kempston joystick. I know people can play with the keyboard, but you know, when it comes to shooting games, I really struggle with keyboard. It's like I was trying to play R-Type the other day with the keyboard, and it really messes with my head. Platform games I'm fine with, but when you're doing all the diagonals and everything else, it's a little bit of a struggle. So we've got Kempston set, and we have the one-player game. I did have a quick go earlier, and that's my top score. And though I love it, saves your score until obviously you turn it off, and that's what's great with this. I know people will probably tell me in the comments that there is actually a little cheat where you can hide in one certain place and just keep shooting all the enemies and get the highest score, but that just ruins the game, to be honest. So yeah, let's get on with it. Let's have one game of Jetpac. See how fast I can die. Have I got this? Yeah, the classic sound. Hang on, I should probably turn the volume up a little bit. Yeah. So if you've never played Jetpac before, you try not to die. The idea is to build your spaceship, collecting your bonuses and your fuel, and then when you go above the rocket, it will drop the fuel down and it refills it. You know when your rocket is filled up because you can see there it is changing colour, and once it is completely I'm colourblind. What colour is that? Pink? I don't know. You'll have to tell me. Then you are ready to fly. And yeah, you just literally going for high score. What makes these games fun, as I said, is how it controls. It is so... You press up for your rockets. Obviously, you've got your left and your right, and you steer around. And it's really precise. And you shoot with your fire button. Most people who play this game just keep your finger down on the fire button the whole time. You know, you don't lose any points for constantly shooting, and plus these enemies will get in your way. So there we go. Look, now I could sit here and keep racking up the points, or I could just go down to my ship, and there I'm off to the next planet, where you have to refuel and go all over again. You've got your score up here. You've got your how many lives you've got. And off we go. And the screens are always the same. That's why I think it's nice with the modern remakes that... oh, don't hit me. that they mix up the actual stages a little bit. Although it does make it quite difficult because some... Oh, damn it. Got caught by him. He turned back the other way. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, because it blocks off your ship with, like, say, like one of the platforms over here. So you have to go underneath it to refuel. This, you can always stay up quite high. The enemies are different. They all have different patterns for each level. You'll always have the one enemy. I should actually do the one on the rare replay. Just to show you... Or maybe in future. If you guys are interested, I may do a little video just showing the comparisons for different Jetpac games. Because the Spectrum one is very iconic. But I think all of them have merits in their own way of why they are good. I did struggle a bit with the sound on the BBC Micro one. A little bit odd, that one. Oh, my ship's ready to go. Oh, I'm sitting here waiting for some fuel to turn up. Always be careful as well dropping down there because they can just gang up on you. Some of these enemies will just bounce all over the place, and then you'll get ones where actually they chase you around the screen. So, as I said, it really does mix it up quite a bit. And landed on this planet. Who have we got this time? I think it's the little homing. Oh no, it's the balls. Don't want to get balls. See, their patterns are quite erratic and all over the place. So, see, it's quite easy to kind of stay up here. You don't want to be heading down there, but you can also see as well why trying to get to your ship when you have refueled, it can be difficult. Oh, I hate it when it does that. It spawns the fuel to the side. You can go out one screen and back on the other. Not like that. Oh, here's me trying to show you how you can do something, and I just die. I ain't going to do very well then in this one, am I? I do want to show you off to at least get the space shuttle. Well, yeah, we're on one life kill, so we've got to really focus. I'm going to focus. It's just fun. That's the thing. It's like, it is generally a game you can come back to again and again and again. Oh, hang on. A swarming, mate. Can I get it? There is a little bit of a technique as well. If you sit there and wait for it to drop down, it will drop down slowly. If you drop down to the side of the spaceship, holding the fuel, you can actually drop a lot quicker. Because otherwise you're waiting for... Oh, yeah. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get to the space shuttle. One life. Oh, no, I've got 2 lives. I've got an extra life from that. Oh, this is one. These are okay. These are... They sort of like home in you. They don't shoot across the screen until they see you. So you can kind of predict these ones. There's going to be some veterans of this game shouting at the screen saying, I'm doing it wrong. I'm definitely doing it wrong on that last level. I think it was just because it was my excuse. I was trying to show you that you can go through the screen. And to be honest, when I'm ever playing the game, I always avoid that. Unless you absolutely have to. Damn, shouldn't have let that drop. Damn, I knew it. Oh, damn it, there again. There we are. Do you know, this was actually never an arcade game? I mean, how? This would have been absolutely perfect for an arcade cabinet, wouldn't it? I think if this was actually in the arcade, this would have raked the money in. It really would, considering some of the actual games that were made into arcade games, and Jetpac never was. Right, here we are at the space shuttle, and I'm going to die here very quick, because we have... This is my worst level. They're like the homing missiles. See, they chase you around the screen, these ones. I normally need a couple of... Oh! Well, that's the punishment I get for waffling too much and not just playing the game. As you can see, I got nowhere near my last score. But it's great when you actually get a good flow going. I think there is 3 different ships that you can get. And then, obviously, it loops round and gets faster and faster and more levels and everything else. As I said, veterans of the game there will probably be screaming at me saying I've done it all wrong. But that's Jetpac. You know, a really, really fun game that holds up today. But yeah, if you would like to see me... See, look, I've just pressed play. If you can have a game that just makes you go, just one more, you know. Just one more. Oh, I'm just chatting away. But yeah, if you'd like to see some of the other ports, homebrews, modern remakes, you know, Baggers in Space, to be honest, I want to get that just for myself. Yeah, there we are, dead again. And I've learnt now, it's not as easy to play this game and commentate over the top of it. But then again, you don't come here for good gameplay, do you? You come here to see my pain, watch me die, and yeah, it's all good fun, isn't it, really? That's what gaming's about, just having a laugh. Right, that's enough for me. I have more videos coming out. If you like this kind of stuff, I will probably be trying to keep the Spectrum stuff to this kind of video. You know, just the game. You know, just a bit of waffle over the game. It doesn't need to be overly complicated, does it really? Hang on, I've realised I've started just playing it again. No, don't shoot me. There we are. And that's it. I'm leaving the screen, and that's it. I'm going to leave you, and I will catch you guys all again next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.